So we're gonna start with our rice. I have 3 cups of rice. You're gonna rinse your rice probably 2 or 3 times until the water comes out clear. If you don't trust yourself and you're afraid you're gonna waste some of it, get yourself a really fine strainer and it'll help with the process. You'll start to notice all the starch coming out of it. Okay, so in our rice, I added 3 cups of water. I'm gonna do a tablespoon and a half of chicken bouillon powder, and then a dash of olive oil. I'm gonna mix it up and then place it on the white rice setting. I'm just gonna give it a good mix. And white rice. Okay, now we're gonna make the marinade that's gonna go inside the Instant Pot. We're gonna start by using a can of Chipotle peppers. If you can find the paste, I would recommend getting the paste. Otherwise, you're gonna have to use your food processor or a blender. So we're gonna open this. Try not to make a mess. And then add the entire can to your food processor or blender. Next, I'm going to add some garlic. And then some of the seasonings. So I'm going to add oregano. Cumin. Garlic powder. And onion powder. Oh, I just dropped some. And then a little bit of chili powder. And a splash of lime juice. I'm gonna use fresh lime juice for the corn and for the beans and rice though. Alright, so you're just gonna put this through your food processor or your blender until it's nice and smooth, and we're gonna pour it over top of the chicken in the Instant Pot. Oh, I lied, we're also gonna add some cilantro. For the love of all things holy, please rinse your chicken, wash your chicken. If you're gonna come for me, that's fine, but I'm not the kind of person that just throws the chicken right out the package into the the container or whatever. We gotta clean it around here. You're gonna add the Chipotle mix over top of the chicken. Say hi to Rascal. Rascal. Alright, and then to cover the chicken with, before we turn on the Instant Pot, I'm gonna add some tomato chicken bouillon. This is also to give it some color because I don't want the chicken to look sick. Nobody likes some pale ass looking chicken, so you want it to have some color and some flavor. And so yeah, I'm just gonna use this to cover the chicken. Oh my god, I just made a mess on the floor. But just make sure your chicken is completely covered. Alright, so you're gonna seal the lid on your pressure cooker. You're gonna put it on pressure cook high, and we're gonna do it for about 25 minutes. And you should just let it go. It'll go on, and then once you're done, you can vent it and start to shred the chicken. Next, you're going to add corn to a bowl. Make sure it's drained. You're gonna add lime juice. And some diced red onion. finely chopped cilantro and then mix everything together. For our black beans, you're gonna saute some onions, some garlic. I added a little bit of olives with the little peppers in them, cilantro and oregano, and just bring it to, saute until it's softened, and then you're gonna add your beans, your bay leaf, and the rest of your seasonings. Alright, I added water, my seasonings, and I'm gonna add bay leaves and cilantro, mix it, and cover it, and cook for about 10 to 15 minutes.